Welcome back. Joining us now is Chris Williams, who participated in the Paul Peck Humanities Institute Internship program. Hi, Chris, and welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Tell me, what's been your experience with the Paul Peck Humanities Institute?
It's been amazing. I started back actually at the end of spring semester last year, and over the summer I applied to the Paul Peck Humanities Institute, the program, not really knowing what to expect because at the time I was a cybersecurity major.
Okay.
And these are traditionally research-based sciences and liberal arts. And so we really didn't know what to expect. First I had to get accepted. And then when I got accepted, we were trying to figure out how to place me in one of the three programs, the Library of Congress, the Smithsonian, or the Holocaust Museum. And Paul Peck Humanities Institute really, they worked with me and found me a spot at the Library of Congress to use my skills in a way that benefited me.
So what was your experience like? What were the benefits, in your view, of participating in the Library of Congress internship?
So I think it's kind of twofold. I had two advisors for the program.
Okay.
I had one from Montgomery College once I got accepted to the program, and they introduced me to the Chief Information Security Officer at the Library of Congress, Sean Lang. And he was fantastic. He worked with me, brought me on board, kind of showed me the projects they're working on, what they're doing, and he gave me stuff to do. And then back at school, taking the course along with the internship, I had academic advising, and so I had people helping me along the way with writing a research paper and that sort of thing.
Excellent. Now, Sarah, you've also have other students who participate, and you wanted to tell us about, is it Shelton?
Yes, Shelton Fitch. He went through the program in spring of 13, and he was placed at the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum. And he did his service there. It was really a profound experience for him. What he has told me is that one of the most important aspects of it was his ability to sit and talk with Holocaust survivors. So in addition to the work that he was doing with visitor services, where he would lead student groups around, help with meeting and greeting and doing other museum studies kinds of experiences, he was also sitting and talking with Holocaust survivors and learning about their stories. He had a really amazing experience there, and as a part of that, he has actually helped us here at the Paul Peck Humanities Institute with a variety of Holocaust-related programs since then. He has come back since transfer to help us with two programs, and I'm really pleased to say that he's currently a student at GWU
Very nice.
in Washington, studying international studies.
Excellent. Which brings me back to you, Chris. What are you doing now, and how are you using the experiences that you gained from the experience with the Library of Congress?
So my field is kind of unique in that they put an emphasis on either professional experience, or there's always been kind of a what you know as opposed to where your degree came from. And so the opportunity at the Library of Congress was unique in that I got to work with very expensive software that isn't necessarily available to the public. And so it's really valuable. Yeah, it's really valuable to say that you have some hands-on experience with that. But you know, it came along with professional networking, and you know, I got to work on the whole academic side too, which is important because a lot of people in my field, you know, it's easy to forget that side.
Right. If I could just interject, one of the things that we're particularly excited about in Chris's experience is that he's really taken a non-traditional, for our program, field and woven it together with this more reflective experience. He wrote journals, and then he's written research paper, and I think it might be fun to hear about the presentations that he'll be doing soon.
That's exactly where I was going next. So tell me, you've got some presentations coming up.
Yeah, so kind of in my non-traditional approach, I have had the ability to take some honors courses too. And so first weekend of March, I will be presenting at the Maryland Collegiate Honors Council two presentations. One on my experience at the Library of Congress and the internship and how Paul Peck Humanities Institute helped me, and another one on a course that I took in the fall session called To Infinity and Beyond, which was a course on the the relationship between infinity and the mathematics side, philosophy.
Way
and
over
then
my
there's
head.
Also art, yeah.
Well,
Way
so-
over my head.
The program he's talking about, this course, is actually 2 courses together, am I right on that? Or is it a single course?
No, it wasn't a dyad. It was the fall semester, so it was the 1 credit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interdisciplinary look.
Excellent, excellent. So we've got about 1 minute left.
Okay.
What I would like you to do is share with us where you're going next. What are your plans?
Okay. I've actually been really fortunate. Since the Library of Congress, I think it's opened up a lot of doors for me. Just yesterday, actually, I heard I was invited to UMBC to do an interview for a scholarship there. And I should find out, hopefully this Friday, on whether or not I'm going to go down to George Washington to interview for a scholarship there. Both of them are cyber security related.
Excellent. Sounds like you've got some promising opportunities coming up. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We're going to take a short break. When we return, Marcus will join me on the set to wrap up this discussion about the humanities in higher education.